Minecraft videos on YouTube are fucking cancer. Yeah. What is it, Susan? You're telling me that people nowadays are incapable of not taking anything seriously, and it's going to be like defamatory to people with actual cancer? Okay, sure. Let me rephrase it. Watching Minecraft videos on YouTube is pretty much the equivalent of eating pufferfish. It's just not good fit for you. In fact, it's just slowly killing you if you keep doing it. Although, okay, that may be a bit of an overgeneralization, so, okay, let me explain real quick. I guess I could consider myself something like an OG Minecraft player. I was there since the Halloween update, but it's not to say I've been playing the game consistently since then. Although, I must say that while the first few Minecraft Let's Plays that, ever existed, like, they had their charm. That was when the game was new, and that was, I think, how many players, like, learned of the existence of the game, which... yeah, like that was a different time on YouTube. But ever since then, like Minecraft Let's Plays or content creation always became like stagnant, kind of boring. They were all the same kind of. Like not just Minecraft Let's Plays, but also these Minecraft challenges. I've already talked about like a certain guy doing these, but we all know what we're talking about, like there's like, can you beat Minecraft when X and whatnot? Or like, I was talking about the challenge aspect, which was like non-existent, but no, you know what else like annoyed me about these videos?
Oh, Sand Village! Oh, it's a fortress! Oh my god! What? A snow village. Ah! Ew! Oh my god! Whoa! There's so many of them! No, 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 no! Ah! Oh, no, no, no! 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 We're only 20 minutes in! Ayo! Oh! Oh, no, not you! Not you, not you! Yes! Oh my god, there's an hidden crystal inside of a bastion! What is this? Slammer again! Go! More! It's almost done! It's almost done! Go! TNT, baby! Oh! Let's go!
Oh my god, he's not going to just scream every chance to get.
Don't walk on me!
Okay, fuck this guy. I guess let's check out, like DSP would call him. Come on.
Baby's up! Oh! Get away! Get away! Oh my god, I escaped the diamonds! Yeah! No! Ah! Yeah! Yeah! More gold horse armor! No! Yeah! Yeah! What the? Run! Why do I look like that? Okay, stop! What even?
I'm gonna scream the loudest scream I've ever screamed.
Every fucking time. Every single time. God damn it. But okay, like, I didn't know how to start this video. Like, we know that Minecraft Let's Plays and, these challenges, as I've said, like, most of them really suck. Like, I don't know, due to their prominence, like, I guess we got the idea. But to really go to the point of this video, like, I did say that there was a point where I did play the game a bunch, but then I kind of grew bored of it, mostly because I always thought my words became obsolete, but ever since I learned I could lock a word in a version thanks to the Minecraft launcher's Java edition. You know what really brought me back into the game? It's weird but insane tech. Like for example, like with the inclusion of nether wood, it's possible that in a single biome world where you do not have access to the overworld trees, well, you can still manage to get into the proper nether and like get the crimson and warp like trees like that. Like that's what I did with my single biome Basalt Delta's world. And it's not just stuff like that. Like in a world where you cannot get villagers that you can trade with them armor, like it's possible to get diamond armor thanks to regular zombies wearing them sometimes. Very rarely, but it does make the diamond armor renewable in a sense. So yeah, stuff like that. Like I love learning word tech like this because I feel like the game is more interesting when you give yourself an handicap. It's not to say I'm going to look down on you if you play the game casually. Like, that's fine, but I think when you give yourself an handicap, you have to work yourself with less resources, but you have to be more creative. And I thought it was the point of the game is to be creative and find solutions to problems, kind of. So yeah, like when you give yourself an handicap, you really have to work your way with what you have, and I think that it gives the game a very interesting challenge factor. Like, yeah, like that's how I grew to really love the game back starting with 2020. No, 2021, sorry. But of course, if I want to do these weird techs, well, I have to learn about them to begin with, maybe, aside from experimentation, but you know what I mean? Sometimes I have to lurk on YouTube to find videos about my new favorite game and, try to learn from them. But, I often find videos that, they're supposed to be informative, but they just say, like, lies, or sometimes they just don't know the games all that well.
What's going on, Minecraft fans? My name's Luke the Notable, and in this video I'll be surviving and thriving 100 days in the Minecraft caves. I'll get all of this and more, and I think by the end of this video you'll want to live in the caves too. That does, however, bring us to our first question of how do we make a caves-only world? I prefer not to use mods because I like people who watch these videos to be able to recreate them with a basic version of Minecraft. First thing I tried was simply setting the world to a lush caves biome, and yeah, it's pretty, but this isn't really a cave. I can see the sun. Did the same thing with dripstone, and it looks cool, but definitely not a cave. So then I just went to spawning myself inside of a cave, and this had several problems as well. One is obviously there's no resources, but the biggest thing for me was that it was really, really dark. So dark that the viewer can't really tell what's going on until I ended up dead. So I spawned myself inside the first mine shaft that I found.
Dude. There. There you go. Like, what was so hard about it? Now, yes, this is actually version 1.17.1, which is the last version that these types of words were made possible. But there you go, like, and if you were worrying about, the brightness, well, I don't know, there you go, just increase the brightness, like, I don't know. Like, it's perfect. It's perfectly fine. Like, again, like, you just add to, like, again, like, Minecraft Launcher as a way for you to download every versions of Minecraft, or at least most of it, I should say. It doesn't have all the alphas and whatnot, but you can download 1.17 still and make a caves only world. Now the problem is that it will be a single biome for sure, but you could at least mention that, that's the least I wanted you to do, is that it's for you to at least, like, acknowledge it. I don't know, like, the way you phrased it was weird.
You ever spent 100 days in a cave? I don't recommend it. It's hard. It's like really hard. It's cold. It's wet. There's no sunlight, like, ever. Trees don't naturally generate. Neither do cows or sheep or pigs, or basically anything that you need to survive. It's just not good. It's just not. And I spent 100 days here. And if you want to see how I turned this one tree into all of this, then sit back, relax, and enjoy.
Okay, interesting. How did you got that tree? Did you got it from a loot chest or something? Or did you work your way for it? Like, did you work hard to get it? Like, yeah, how do you got wood like that?
Here's what happened. Hey, day one, we're chopping down trees.
Are you fucking kidding me? Like, you're just going to show the tree and not tell how you got it? Like, as you've just said, like, trees don't naturally spawn, because I think the hard code is that, or the rule of thumb is that they don't spawn where there's no sun, like, when the world generates. But the thing is that it's possible to get wood or, trees. And I'm not just talking about mine shafts. Like, this is a default caves world that you'll get. Like, it's a it's a plains type. I called it fields last time, but no, it's a plains type. Like, but here's the thing. For one thing, it's possible to get to the surface. Like, yeah, you see this. Like, there are sometimes like pools of water on the surface, like at the bedrock layer, at the top bedrock layer. And so the thing is that I'm doing it from above for sure, but what you can do is that you can just dig from underneath. And if you were to dig like the rock enough, well, yeah, there you go. Like you can have access to the surface just if you dig like the top layer enough. Now the chances may be slim to find a pool of water like that, but it's a way. And then furthermore, yeah, in the default caves world, you get, yeah, the villagers do spawn, so you can get villagers, so that you can trade emeralds with, and I guess eventually trade with a wandering trader. Or, alternatively, you can, yeah, just, punch the trees and get their sapling. So, and it's not the only thing you can do. Like, if I were to do like an ocean, like caves type world, which is kind of cool, I might say that, you can just get wood from shipwrecks. Like, it's a way you can do it and be legitimate. Now, the only thing I can think of is that you cheated the sapling in, which I would have been maybe fine if you would have just said it outright. But no, you did not say outright that you cheated. That might be like a dumb moment, but again, with the methods you have to get access to trees, like, I don't know, I feel like we've been gimped. Like, you could have gotten a legitimate challenge and, yeah, get trees like in an unorthodox way. I think I would prefer if you would have gone out of your way to, like, give yourself a challenge like that, to get the trees and whatnot. Nah. And to top it off, it's not even that you gave yourself a challenge that, oh, I'm not going to go above the bedrock layer. No, when you were glitching the camera so that you could see the top of a world, yeah, you managed to, yeah, get to the surface, like on day 66. Anyway, like, why didn't you got the tree legitimately then? Like, if you would have just done it anyway, like, oh well.
This is a giant slime statue, and inside of it is one of the hardest prisons, which I am going to be attempting to escape. In the next room, I found 2 item frames with a red and brown mushroom in them. There was also a slab and a deep slate block that was probably meant to blend in with the bedrock. So I broke the deep slate block, and underneath it was a hopper that contained a bowl. I also tried breaking the slab, but there was nothing under it, so I put it back.
Dude.
I needed to make a 1.5 block jump, but the only thing I could craft was mushroom soup, so I had to be missing something. I looked around, and eventually I found another deep slate block hiding in the bedrock. So I broke the deep slate, and above it was a cornflower. I now knew exactly what to craft. I crafted a suspicious stew, and because I used a cornflower, the stew would give me jump boost. This jump boost would allow me to make a 1.5 block jump into the next room.
I didn't even have to do this part of video. Like, the moment you saw the slab, you know perfectly well that you just needed to put it here, and there you go. Like, I just feel stupid having to explain that.
What if I told you that peaceful mode is the hardest game mode? You want to beat the game, so you head to the nether to farm blazes. But blazes don't spawn. This is Minecraft's only difficulty that is deemed impossible to beat without the help of cheats or specific worlds. But I want to change that. Therefore, I'm giving myself 24 hours to find a way to beat the game, and if the timer runs out, I'll delete my world.
Okay, I don't get why they have to force themselves to try to make it so dramatic. Like, what would it matter if, like, 24 hours has gone by? Like, it's so arbitrary of a limit. Like, how do we know that it's been 24 hours? And how would we know if you didn't just start anew then? Like, I don't know, like, it doesn't mean anything. Like, what, if 24 hours spent, like, what, is it, do you deem the challenge impossible, or what?
So, is this game mode really impossible? I sure hope not, otherwise I'm about to look ridiculous.
Nah, you already sound ridiculous.
This is the part where everyone that's tried to beat the game in peaceful mode has failed. Obtaining blaze rods. In order to beat the game, blaze rods are a required step.
Well, they may be in the current version, but no, not exactly. If you play the game in 1.8, villagers can sell Eyes of Ender.
Because in order to obtain the blaze rods, I would need to downgrade my world to version 1.0, the oldest version of Minecraft. Now, downgrading a world isn't really a new concept, but that doesn't make it any less dangerous. Your entire inventory gets deleted, world generation gets corrupted, and Minecraft starts to crash constantly. Now, like I said before, I'm only playing on this single world. Safely loading another world isn't an option. So, I made myself a backup and began the downgrade.
So you would stay in one world? Okay, we got that. But while doing all your research, you still did not know about cleric villagers selling Eyes of Ender. And to top it off, while you stay in one world for sure, you're still going to downgrade, but you're going to give yourself such a headache by going back to 1.0, or 1.2 I should say, instead of going just to 1.8 to give you less of less problems. Like, if you're going to downgrade anyway, just pick a fucking 1.8. Like, where the hell did all that time doing your research go to? Like, this is what I mean. Like, when they say, like, the 24-hour time limit is so arbitrary. Like it's just so fake. Like, again, are you going to make me believe that you spent hours researching and, did not look for the simplest option? I will at least give it to you that, like, the fact that you can kill blazes in 1.0 to 1.2 on peaceful with this very weird, like, I don't know how to call it, like, the blaze rod just becomes tangible for a fraction of a second and you can kill it then. Like, I like that bit of trivia, like, I like learning about it. But again, this whole video is just so shit. Like, you give yourself so much problems for no reason. Oh, but wait, in order to beat peaceful mode, there needs to be the Ender Dragon, right?
Peaceful mode might actually be the hardest game mode in Minecraft. It disables all hostile mob spawns, gives passive health regeneration, and there is no hunger loss. But these benefits are also its downfall. Success in Minecraft can be defined in a few ways. One is killing the Ender Dragon, which now is impossible because it doesn't even spawn.
Oh, damn it. Is it? We can't beat the Ender Dragon in peaceful? Well, I thought it was interesting to learn about the blazes in peaceful and whatnot, but really, we can't beat the Ender Dragon. God damn it. Well, I don't know. I guess I want to see what the end dimension looks like then without anybody, Well, that does it. I was about to do it again. But okay, yeah, is the Ender Dragon not here? God damn it. Wait, boss health. Oh, well, it's still there in peaceful mode. Let me just make it hard real quick. Yeah? And then back up to peaceful. No, it's still there. Huh. Okay. It's good to see you, little gal. And for the sake of the argument, let's do it in the current version by the time I'm doing this video. But yeah, like... Let's see if the Ender Dragons still spawn in peaceful. So yeah, do you still spawn? Yeah, what do you know? Would have guessed that it was just all bullshit information. She was always available and peaceful, like it never changed. The wiki doesn't state otherwise that she doesn't appear in peaceful. She always did. So yeah, again, this is all bullshit.
Are you a Minecraft OG?
Points itself.
You couldn't stack bread or meat, so you had to sacrifice half of your inventory. The solution was to bring wheat instead, which was stackable.
This is where I will start diverging as for my problems with the Minecraft, content creation community of sorts. In that it's more about the way the information is presented. Like, it's not wrong that food was first not stackable, but here it's the context. In beta 1.7.3 and prior, food was not stackable, but there was no hunger bar. You didn't add to slowly replenish your hearts. Instead, food would directly fill your hearts. Like, for example, I think pork chops refills 4 hearts, like 4 full hearts. I believe it's so. It's been a while, of course. It's been a while. But also, the other thing is that when food is not stackable, like you don't need to eat food all the time, unlike in the current system. Like if you just go mine and you never get hit, well, like if you go strip mining, I should say, then you don't really need a whole lot of food on you. Like I guess you just need at most like 3 or 4 pork chops, something like that. But if you go into battle, then yeah, for sure, you may need more food on you. But the other thing is that in beta 1.8, then they introduced the hunger bar. But at that point, then the food was stackable, and then the food, yeah, it affects only the hunger, and then that slowly refills your hearts. So again, it just depends on the context. Again, in beta 1.7.3, there may be less of a reason to stack so much food because you don't lose health, or you don't have hunger in that. But in beta 1.8 and future versions, then yeah, like hunger is a problem, but you can stack food. So again, the fact food is not stackable is not really a problem. That again, it's just a lack of information. My problem is here. It wasn't wrong. It's just I don't know. I just wanted to at least make that clear because I don't want people to get the wrong idea.
Before beta 1.3, bedrock was destroyed just by planting a wheat seed below it.
Okay, here it's just laziness. Like, why don't you show an actual example of it in practice? Like, nowadays we don't have the problem where we have to go out of our way to download a old-ass version. You can just do it from the Minecraft launcher, and there you go. I just showed you what it looks like to break bedrock with seeds. Yeah, it wasn't particularly difficult, except it just took a while for me to dig all the way down so that I can put seeds in. That was about it. Like, he could have done it himself just for his video, but this is a pattern I see often, is that they don't like do effort to show it, and furthermore, they don't even do the effort to test it themselves. It seems like they just read like facts and then just read it out to you, but they don't know if it works. It actually works. Like if we were to use their logic.
Back in the past, it was possible for Endermen to not only pick up bedrock, but also spawners. If you killed them, this was a way to get the bedrock block or a spawner block in survival mode.
I got a spawner!
This is incorrect. Like, he did not do his research well. But okay, let me make it more clear for you. Yes, at one point, Endermen were able to pick up any blocks. That would include like spawners and bedrock. But during that time, you couldn't get their items for their hands. If you were to kill them, then the block they were holding is gone. I did try I even like did an attemptive let's play of a one chunk challenge. I was trying to get sand from far away, and an Enderman would bring it to me, but it did not drop the sand itself. It needs to drop the block itself for me to get his sand. But as for spawners and bedrock, no, you cannot put them in your inventory by killing the Endermans holding them. Like, I feel like that was a roundabout way to say it, but that's the gist of it. He just looked at the fact that, oh, they were able to pick up any blocks, but he did not prove himself, like, no. He did not, like, try to prove what he was saying by, like, practicing it himself in the right versions. Although now I'm thinking, in retrospect, maybe it'd be possible to make the Enderman pick up a spawner or a bedrock in the appropriate version, then upgrade your world to 1.99, where then you can kill them, then maybe get their block? Maybe. I haven't tried it yet, so again, I didn't do my research, but even if that was the case, Skip the Tutorial did not make this method anywhere near apparent that you needed to do it that way to get these blocks in survival.
Minecraft's launcher has a secret. If you've played Minecraft before, there's a really good chance you've opened the game through the launcher. And if you played before this version on Java Edition, there was a small chance you ran into one of 4 Easter eggs. But what happened to them? Well, on June 14th, 2019, Mojang released the beta for the redesign of the launcher, removing every launcher Easter egg. Do you know them all? Hovering the play button caused a random mob to appear in the bottom right corner. In the top left corner, a translucent creeper face could be seen and turned solid white when clicked on. Pressing Ctrl and B together caused the gained experience orb sound to play. There was around a 1 out of 11 chance for the creeper face to be a cowmoji of someone shrugging, which is a Japanese-styled emoticon.
Okay, I guess that was interesting trivia, but could you have shown them to us? Like, do you have video of that happening? No, you just read from the wiki and made a video with it? Well, okay, it's just like that other guy that didn't show that you could break bedrock with seeds. Like, you know, you're not going to show it to us. Like, again, I could just read the wiki and it would be the same thing.
Ladders clearly have their place in Minecraft building, but that doesn't mean they always fit in, and I often find that wooden texture is a clash to what I'm building. So to solve that, vines are a solid alternative, though not like this, but rather like this. See, because vines operate off of a different collision system than the ladders, we can lay out our item frames in the same space, and using those, that'll let us use map art to create invisible ladders. And from there, it's all up to you what you choose for an aesthetic, since these designs can get real open-ended. And while this answer might be more tedious than crafting some ladders, that extra effort can clearly pay off.
Okay, you know, sometimes I do like build ideas like these. Like, you know, okay, yeah, sure, that's being creative. However, my problem is
Ladders definitely serve their purpose, but they don't always fit into every build, and for that matter, nor does scaffolding or vines. So on those unique occasions they need something fresh, we may be able to make our own detail. See, vines can be placed in the same block space as item frames, meaning with custom map art we can make our own way to climb to the top of your builds. And hey, this could just as easily be invisible too, letting us sneakily escape from any pursuers doam below. Though whether you make your design complex or simple, I think any of it is going to be a lot more interesting than just a couple of sticks like so.
Dude, this is literally a scam. Like, he made the same video twice. The first of which was 8 months ago, and then the second one was 2 months later of that. Like, what the fuck? He even used some of the same footage. Like, oh my god. Are you that desperate for fucking views or what? Yeah, okay, what the fuck is this? Beds no longer explode in the nether. Like, what? Since when? Huh? Tell me that.
To put it lightly, beds in the nether do not get along. Although, I don't think the villagers got that memo. You see, even though beds are the equivalent of charged creepers to us, for these guys, they can sleep in them just fine. Honestly, I'm a little jealous.
Oh man, you fooled me. Like, I thought for sure that you could sleep in a nether. Oh my god, you subverted my expectations by omitting information in the title and description. Oh my god.
And if we go higher up the mountain from that quarry, we can find our way to the new abandoned cabin. These things are native to the snowy peaks from the 1.18 world generation, and since it is abandoned, I think you can safely help yourself to the loot inside.
did you see that? Did you hear and see that? Like, with the way he was phrasing it, he almost makes it seem like it came from the base game rather than a mod. The mod which he doesn't even link in the description. And even then, like, what? Is it a mod for the Java edition or Bedrock? Like, I don't know. Like, again, put a fucking link. Like, holy shit. And even then, like, to go back with the way he was phrasing it, I wasn't the only one who was confused. Like, some people thought that it was legit from the base game. And you know what? Even furthermore, this is what I mean by see that. Like, he bothered to put the name of the modder of the modder, yeah, but he puts it in such a way that the text blends in with the snow in the background. Like, oh my god. If you're going to make your video look so professional, like, wouldn't you have the foresight to put a fucking shadow, like, around white text or something like that? Like, again, like, I only do this for a fucking shit hobby, and yet I have more foresight than these people. Like, what the hell? Huh. Can you beat Minecraft without eating food? Okay. Yeah, that sounds right up my alley, though.
Minecraft
so, okay, let me watch it. Might as well.
Very pleased with that, to say the least. I'm also super pleased when I open my first chest and find this. That's right, there's free leather, and there's a device which allows you to sit on horses.
What is
you can sit on horses before, but for some reason the horse only listens to your direction when you have this magic orange piece of equipment, and it's really weird when you think about it, and so we try really hard not to. However, something I can't avoid thinking about, besides obviously maybe getting my hands on some iron and
why is
some
this
sleep,
cat just
because if you
staring
wanna
at me
avoid
all the
damage,
time?
you know, the
Like,
easiest way
you're
to
not
do
just
that,
putting your
avoid the time of
avatar
day
the
when
whole
most mobs
time.
spawn. So anyway, with the next day
Now,
now
okay, I
here,
get
the big
that you
question
use
is
a
how am I actually gonna
webcam
get
to
my hands on
record
a
this,
horse? It is one
but
of the
like,
hardest to find biomes. It only spawns in plains
oh
and savanna
no.
biomes.
Like, this
I
is
realize
so
I'm very much not
distracting.
fine,
Like,
and then I decide that it's probably better to
and
use
it's
my
not like
jump
it's
than to
face
take a
rig or
hit and
anything
avoid
like
doing one
that.
of those.
Like, it's
So I
not
do
like
lots and
use
lots of
face
jumping
rig
here, and I
to,
end up getting
animate
back to the
over
overworld,
yourself.
but I have a bit of
Like,
an issue.
you know what I
now
mean?
have 6 hunger shanks
Like,
and just 5 of
okay.
my hearts remaining.
Yeah,
This means
hit the
I'm
bell.
so cautious
Yeah,
about
yeah.
every use of hunger, even when it comes to
So that
attacking
the villagers
zombies.
can
I
get
use
to
my lovely
safety.
lava bucket
There you
instead,
go.
but I now
But
need
like,
to realize that I'm not eating, I'm not healing in any to all of a
but
sudden,
like,
just because he realizes I clearly can
again,
make a lot
this
of
is so
sticks, and I don't.
distracting. Like, you know, I
Doing
like
a little
cats,
bit of
but
horse
not that
parkour,
much to
and
see
I'm
them all the damn
embarrassed to admit
time.
this, but taking a little bit of damage from suffocation, leaving my 3.5 hearts down to 2.5 hearts,
Like,
leaving my hunger shanks
isn't
even
this-
more depleted.
It's just the same thing with this
Quite
other
like it personally.
videos.
I think it looks kind of strange when you can
Oh,
see the sun
fucking
will
hell.
now, and instead work on building the
You're
mansion some more on
kidding.
day
Like,
233.
again, like,
I also breed some pigs
well,
today,
okay, at
but on
least
day
it's
234
blinking,
things
so
get
it's
even better
slightly
because
animated, but like,
stops working.
like,
And so now I
again,
have to go
this is
through
so
some serious
obnoxious
thinking
to
about
look
what's gone
at.
wrong. I decided to
Ugh.
really
Okay, you know what? Fuck this. Again, I don't want to have it look in my soul all the damn time.
Adventure mode is the hardest game mode. You want wood, but you can't break blocks, so you use a creeper. But you can't place blocks either. So can we beat the entire game in adventure mode?
Yes, you can beat adventure mode. It may not be common knowledge, but you can do it in certain versions. I hope you knew that before starting, unlike that squid dude.
Please tell me I can pick up... You can't pick up water with a bucket. This is the point in adventure mode where everybody has failed. Getting to the nether. You can't mine obsidian and you can't place obsidian. Heck, you can't even use a water bucket to make a portal. Everyone on the internet says it's impossible. Every playthrough has to cheat to get to the nether. Even large YouTubers like SB737 had to cheat to make a portal. Sure, you could find a perfect seed where a ruined portal is already made, but I found something that nobody seems to have noticed. Adventure mode has been around for almost a decade, and in that time there have been many updates. There is one version of adventure mode where buckets can be used. Version 1.4.2. If I can get to that version, I can make a portal. But converting my world to 1.4 has a load of consequences. It'll delete all my items and entirely corrupt the world.
Oh my fucking god, dude, you're killing me! Like, they're not, the wiki is not saying that 1.4.2 is the only version. They're saying that Certain blocks can now be removed. Now. That means that from this point onward, you could do it. It's at 1.8 that blocks destroying is now impossible. That's where they removed the feature. So you can do it in 1.7.10. So why would you give yourself so much of a fucking headache by going all the way back to 1.4 instead of 1.7? And even then, couldn't you just have played it on 1.7.10? Like, just all together? Like, why is it that you people cannot fucking read the wiki for crying out loud? Oh my god, the incompetence of these people.
Well, actually, Jan, if you wouldn't be downgrading, it wouldn't be good content.
Oh yeah, sure, thanks, Mr. Dude. Like, of course, it's all about the good content. Yeah, like, making it so much epic for no reason. And all that for what? Like, he went back to 1.4, but then he went all the way back to, I guess, 1.16, and he went to the stronghold, but all that for...
And of course, I can't, actually place the Eyes of Ender. Turns out you can do it in 1.4, but as we've learned, converting new versions to old versions has a lot of problems. But nothing worked. Could I have really gotten to the stronghold with all of the correct items, only to have Minecraft slap me in the face and say I can't do it? Not exactly. Just gonna load the world, open to LAN, get my brother's Minecraft account, join the game, give him the eyes, and I think we did it. We did it! Call my methods what you will, but I think it's a lot cooler than going open to LAN, cheats on.
But it would have been so much more cool if you knew what the heck you were doing. And speaking of which, I could have shown proof that what I was saying is possible, but right now I can only base it off of memory, because my Minecraft right now is just, I have no clue to what it does. But yeah, oh well, I just have to leave you with that for now. But okay, what was that large YouTuber you've shown previously, dude? Like, it rings a bell. Didn't I catch something from him, at some time?
Void worlds in Minecraft. Surviving them isn't quite what they were designed for. But if we create one and turn on generated structures, can we then beat the game on hardcore mode?
Okay, I do not know which version he played specifically. This was the latest version by the time he uploaded this video. But okay, from what I've gathered, yeah, generate structures for sure. But from what I've gathered, he put it on super flat, and he played it on the void preset, which, okay, but here's the problem. Structures don't spawn, except for this platform here. This platform is in all, like, void world types, for sure, but, like, no, there are no villages nor strongholds. Now, I will say this. Yes, strongholds can spawn in the void biome. Like, you see right there, the biome is its own thing. It's the void. But, like, yes, strongholds can spawn still, but only in single biome, caves, and floating islands world. They do not, structures do not appear in the super flat type world. So, how the fuck did he got villages and strongholds and whatnot? Well, no, they are the only two types of structures, but yeah, how did he got them? Now, to be fair, I did hear that this was a mod. He's not the only one who would have done such a thing, but my problem is that he does not link to the mod itself in his description, nor did he make it apparent that it was a mod, at least as far as I'm concerned. So, he just tried to pretend that, yeah, he just did the same world as I did, but he just makes it pretend like villages and strongholds can spawn, which is not true. And furthermore, like, there's this thing about Eyes of Ender.
Thankfully, the fire has now gone out. A villager, I have heard him, so I think he's still alive. The eye is pointing in the direction -14, so that is where we're going to breach.
Yeah, he's saying Eyes of Ender lead him to some place. He leads him somewhere, but no, they do not. Even if it would be based on Deceight or something, no, Eyes of Ender do not work. They do not work. And also, I want to support this theory. I was thinking that maybe he did a world like that, yeah. But he did the Void, but instead of the biome, the Void, he changed it to plains. You know, to make the villagers spawn and something like that. I thought it would be something like that, but neither. Neither. I do not see anything still. And again, like, even if it was based on the biome, no, it does not work. Eyes of Ender do not lead you to a stronghold in this type of world. So he's lying. And that's the thing too, like, you saw that, like, you never saw him use the Eyes of Ender because it doesn't work. He just tries to make you pretend it works. And even then, like, you saw that he started with 29 Eyes of Ender, and he reached the stronghold with only 29. So again, he did not use them. Because again, as I'm reiterating, it does not work. And again, strongholds do not spawn still, like in the plains biome. Like if he did use a code or something for making the word spawn, like if he entered something like here, fair enough. I would be fine if I would be able to replicate it, because right now I'm in the dark. I do not know what he did. But that's the problem. It doesn't make it apparent what he did. It doesn't show the whole, like, world creation process. And you know, that's my problem oftentimes with these edited videos, is that they do not show the whole process. Like, they do not show how they create the world, and then, like, you cannot replicate it yourself. So it's like, you can hardly disprove what they did. But again, my point is, the guy tries to pretend that he used Eyes of Ender to locate a stronghold, but they do not work. Like, what the fuck? Why would you lie about that? Just be honest and say you use a mod. Like, why is it so hard? Like, there would be no shame to that, but no, you have to lie. Oh yeah, and I should mention that the locate command does not work either. Like, if you want to find a stronghold in a void biome, you have to do it yourself without Eyes of Ender and the locate command. I mean, you could use external tools, but that's lame, don't you think? And you know, I do know how to find it because I did. I did one time, so yeah, you know, again, I guess I have the experience from the Void Worlds that, yeah, the guy's just lying.
And if you thought that this was a good video, it would be awesome if you could subscribe.
Sorry, I don't subscribe to liars.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Okay. I sat there dead, staring at the sunset, thinking, how could this happen to a man like me? I don't deserve to die here. I didn't do anything wrong. So what do you say in a situation like this? The only thing you can say.
There's no way that counts. Yeah, no, that doesn't count.
Okay, there it is. Day 7. Nothing weird happened. Just regular day, alright? Nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah, this kind of shit is why I just can't take seriously right off the bat, like, survive 100 days, because of shit like this. Like, the guy tried to make it, like, appear as if it was hardcore, and even put the hashtag, like, hardcore Minecraft. I mean, it seems like I often focus on the hashtags, which mean nothing, but, like, you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't apparent that he would cheat later down the line. And to top it off, like, he does it again later on.
Okay, there's creepers all over. What?
Okay.
That creeper opened the door. Okay, there's... Since when can creepers open doors? That doesn't count, alright? Yeah, post a comment saying day 819 or whatever it was doesn't count either. Just get that out of the way. So I respawned, and you know, I really should turn off hardcore, because, again, this is not gonna be the only death here.
They're still coming! What are these elephants doing? Okay.
Okay. There's no way that one... Who can be... You cannot count a death from an elephant.
Like, dude, if you were just going to cheat another chance in, like, you should have just been honest and just say it right off the bat at the beginning of a video and post commentary, or even put a disclaimer in the description. Don't just put in the hashtags hardcore Minecraft. Like, makes you look like a fucking shit liar. And you know, the other thing that annoys me is that if you're just going to do that, like, what proves you didn't cheat into other challenge videos like this? And what proves at the same time, and it goes with the same, like, you know, Void World guy, like, what proves anybody didn't just open to land and cheated, like, items in or whatnot? Like, what proves that anybody didn't cheat? Like, you cannot prove that they did everything legit. And I seem to be not the only one who thinks that, yeah, like, for example, the 100 days are mostly bogus. Like, yeah, they just do it to get in with the cloud. Like, it's just disgusting. Come on. If you're not willing to do the challenge, just don't do it. I guess that's as simple as that. And I'm about to wrap this up, but lastly, there was something that caught my eye. It was like a video that I've downloaded so that, you know, I could make these my 179 unexpected Minecraft build acts myself. So as you can see, it's like okay, that's a cute bird bath, and also here's a pillar that, you know, if I could use stone, yeah, that will look pretty neat. Like, I thought that these were neat ideas. But then I looked back on this video later on, and he changed the thumbnail to this. Yeah, like, you know, you're not fooling me. I know full well that Five Nights at Freddy's is like a false game. Like, it's what easily gets views. Like, really, did you need to do that? And furthermore, he even changed the thumbnail a third time. Now, this one, yeah, it's not as offensive, I should say, as the Freddy thing, but, like, from what I've gathered, he does this so that he can lure people in with, like, new thumbnails, because they think, oh, it's a new video, but no, they're not at all. So he's just thinking we're idiots. That's about it. So skip. Like, god damn it, you're dirty, man, if you keep doing this. Like I actually, like, lost even more respect than I already did in ad for this guy. And so with me, let's say, saying that they think we're idiots, this is where I think I'll leave at, is that it seems like these Minecraft content creators, yeah, they just think we're idiots and we're just going to give them views no matter what. Like, again, they just think it's an idiot's game, which is a bit annoying. And you know, these people I've talked about, like, you know, sometimes they can't produce something of value.
We might have built this out of mud, but these aren't mud blocks. Rather, by using brown mushroom blocks like this, we can mix it in as something of a smooth mud texture. And honestly, seeing this proof of concept, I'm amazed that smooth mud wasn't added in with the rest of the textures. Because seeing this, it really does look nice.
Like, see, there you go, that wasn't so bad. I mean, he may have taken the trick from someone else, to which I don't know what to think of, that he shares other people's build ideas, especially since now I know that he just tries to cheat to get views, but still, it made me think outside the box. I like that. I like learning, like, being able to think of more build ideas, like, to make my builds better, I should say. And I also like learning about weird tech about my new favorite game, because maybe I can practice it myself in my challenge run. But sadly, as I've said, like, they seem to think that this game is just like an idiot's game for super easy views, and sadly I thought the same for the longest time as well. I just thought it was like an easy game to let's play and whatnot, like, and it would just remain that. But no, since 2021, like I just realized that no, this game can be insanely deep. Like it has some fucking like insane mechanics that I like to try to exploit in, as I've said, my challenge runs. And so yeah, that's why I grew to love the game once more. But again, it's hard to share that if everybody like just like says bullshit. Yeah, that's a real bummer. Again, I do genuinely think that the game does have qualities now that I know them, but yeah, as I've said, like these people would just rather take the easy route and yeah, just make like a fucking shit meme videos or even fake like challenge runs. Like that's a shame. Again, like Minecraft is a really cool game now I think about it, more so than I did when I was young. Oh well, I think I'll leave it as that. Again, I just want you to know that like, some of these people, yeah, they can say stuff that has meaning, but for the most part, they just make shit. Like, as I said, Kaman can make some interesting trivia videos, and Skip can show some interesting ideas, and they're not the only ones, I might say. Like, there are some people that I wouldn't expect much from that, yeah, they show me a new aspect of the game, like Toy Cat or IB Toy Cat or whatever it is. It's a guy with a fucking like the cat avatar for the whole videos. You know, like it showed me a new aspect of super flight when you deactivate structures, and I thought, okay, that's very interesting. Like, again, I'm not saying that these people can't make something of worth, but I don't know. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with the Minecraft like content creation community. Like, what the fuck, guys? They get your shit together. But okay. Oh well, that's about it. I think I've emptied my bag here. So yeah, screw these Minecraft videos and let me watch whatever the hell this is.
So I've got a proposition for you. Is it possible to beat Minecraft?
Yes. Yes, you can beat Minecraft. This was a side tangent, but why do everybody have to ask that every time?